Mururu The Director of Ceremonies, Permanent Secretary Tavela of the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education, the First Lady Amaim Nangaga, the Vice President and the Minister of Health and Child Care, Honorable Retired General Dr. C.D.G.N. Chwenga and Amai Chwenga, the Vice President and Second Secretary of ZANU-PF, Colonel Retired KCD Mohadi, the Minister of Defense and War Veterans Affairs and Chairman of ZANU-PF, Honorable O.C.Z. Mchinguri Kashiri, the Host Minister, the Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution, Mashona and Central Province, Honorable Senator Monica Mavunga, the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education, Honorable Dr. Lovu, Minister of Youth, Sports, Arts and Recreation, Honorable Dr. K.C. Coventry Absentia, Deputy Ministers who are here, and the Honorable Ministers who may be here, the Chief Secretary to the President Cabinet, Dr. Mishek Svanda, Chairman of the Public Service Commission, Dr. Vincent Ungwe, Service Chiefs, Bishop Mupanda Sekwa of the Roman Catholic Church, Noi, Mazimamwedu, Waripano, Ndokwemegedzai, senior government officials who are here. Your Excellency, the Child President, Unati Nyoni, child parliamentarians who are present, distinguished peoples from our 10 provinces, and those at home, ladies and gentlemen, ndafara ndichinzwa mharidzo yaBishop muibati nokuti mharidzo yavo yeshoko benyu raJesu rabata imi kwete sivadhara. Hanzi regai vana vaduku vauye kwandiri, harina mboti regai vadhara vauye kwandiri. Saka Bishop wabva varatidza kuti kuungana kwamaita uku Jesu Kristu pachake anozvifarira. Regai vana vadiki vauye kwandiri nokuti umambo hwokudenga ndobwavo. Saka ndaedza kuvhunza Chwenga, kwedu umambo huri kupiwo? I'm happy to be celebrating this year's Independence Day Children's Party with you, our children, here in Mount Darwin, Mashonaland Central Province. Today's event marks the second time we are holding the event outside the capital city, Harare. This is in keeping with my administration's decision to make sure that everyone around our country participates in national events and the development of Zimbabwe. No one and no place shall be left behind. I thank your parents and the guardians for allowing you to come to this joyous occasion which comes a day before our main national 43rd independence celebrations. This year, the theme for our Independence Day is Zimbabwe at 43. Nika! Nika! Ilize! Ilize! Brick! Stone! Hallelujah! Thank you. This is a reminder that as both children and adults, we should continue working hard for the development of our beloved motherland, Zimbabwe. Our country is our inheritance, Naka yedu ilifa letu. Naka evatema ilifa labantu amnyama, nyika yedu Zimbabwe. We have no other country except Zimbabwe. We must look after it. We must develop. Nika! My dear young boys and girls, Mashoda and Central Province is the home of many of our country's heroes and heroines, such as Mbuya Neanda Nyakaskana comes from here. He is the one who said, Mafupa angu achamuka. These words encouraged many boys and girls, me included, who were as old as some of you, to go and fight for independence. There were many battles which were fought in this province and also in other provinces where some of you have traveled from. This is part of our rich liberation history and heritage, which you, our young children, should know and be able to share with others, as well as preserve as your heritage. As Zimbabweans, let us continue to take pride in our identity, our culture, languages, and ongoing development. Ndanakigwa ndawangachitamba Jerusalem. Ndikati kuna chiwenga tikapinda mudhanzo 2 minutes tetafa. It's too heavy. You are the future of this country, and I expect you to know about our culture and always behave in a way that will make your parents, your families, schools and communities proud of you. You must also show Ubuntu at all times by keeping respectful, hard-working, and being honest. Above all, you must always love God and care for each other and love each other. My government will ensure policies and programs that help the lives of our children. This includes access to quality education for our children from different backgrounds and parts of the country. As we continue to modernize and industrialize our country under Vision 2030, my government will make resources available for disadvantaged children in primary and secondary schools, including those with disabilities. This will lead to the full enjoyment of our independence by you, the young people, so that you realize your full potential and have good careers in your motherland. The National Presidential Scholarship Program is supporting talented and underprivileged children so that they can also go to university. I also thank all our friendly countries for supporting us by offering various scholarships to our young people. At the national level, I commend members of the private sector who are offering similar scholarships and facilities to our young talented boys and girls through their corporate social responsibility programs. My dear boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the importance of participating and involving our children in issues that affect them is very important. I call upon the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education and education sector stakeholders to have an interest in all the concerns of our children as well as those of their parents and communities. As a government, we are changing and improving our education system for the better and preparing our young people for the future, because the future is yours. The ongoing review will make sure that our learners have skills and knowledge that will help speed up the modernization of our great country, Mother Zimbabwe. We are also promoting, strengthening, and broadening the learning of technical, vocational, and entrepreneurship-related studies. A policy to guide the processes of technical and vocational education in the country is being implemented. This has seen the introduction of technical high schools. These schools must enable you, our young boys and girls, to acquire industrial skills which will help you to become inventors and innovators, employers and industrialists in the future. Meanwhile, I encourage all of you, our children, to take full advantage of the agriculture, science, technology, and innovation environment in the education system. I expect you to enjoy and work hard in science, mathematics, and other technical subjects from an early age. This is how other countries developed. You must also work hard in these areas to develop our country. Let me tell you, our boys and girls, Japan was developed by Japanese. France was developed by the French. America was developed by the Americans. And the British was developed by Britons. Germany was developed by Germans. China were developed by the Chinese. Russia was developed by Russia. Zimbabwe must be developed by Zimbabweans. Vanangu, musaita shungu dzokuinda kunyika dzakadevelopa nevene vadzo. Ivaine shungu dzokudevelopa nyika yenyu. Hallelujah! Mukangoita mweya iwoyo wokuvimba nenyika yenyu nezvatakapiwa naJehovha munyika medu zvinobhururuka, zvinokambaira, nzizi, makomo, nyoka, ngwena, kwete ngwena chaidzo. takasipuwa na Mwari. So we must develop our country, ourselves. Last week, your brothers and sisters in universities who excelled both locally and internationally received presidential awards for their hard work and successes. This morning, before I came here, I had a reception where I was sending away under 20 rugby boys who are the champions of Africa. They also beat countries like Canada. Because the boys equals Nevada in the world, about number 10 now. We're in the world competition. These are under 20 boys. But Moinda Koko, Moiba Kumbani and this can be achieved by focusing, by believing in yourselves as people. I encourage you to emulate our heroes and heroines. It is very disappointing and worrisome that some of the young boys and girls are taking drugs and dangerous substances as well as bullying others. Because it is not right. This must stop. You must always follow good morals that we, your parents, teachers, and the community have taught you. You must respect and love each other. That way you will grow to become responsible citizens like us here. You see, apamchatsama asindozwa ndoda kuzitu. Vosa munovona pavaikura vairairwa nana baba nana mai nana tete nana sekuru namadzikoma. Handiti? Asi kana vatadza vairogwe mpama. Hamuna kufara kuti murogwe mpama kana matadza mutitasa. As you go back to your schools and communities, you and your friends should resist peer pressure and report those who invite you to take drugs and other dangerous substances. Say no to drugs and harmful substances. Furthermore, I call upon the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education, other stakeholders and partners to intensify the implementation of programs for guidance and counseling. In conclusion, I want to thank you for listening and being disciplined throughout our proceedings and showing great attentiveness. I'm very proud of you, our boys and girls. As your president and a parent, I encourage you to concentrate on your studies and other helpful activities at your schools. Pleasure will come later when you've finished your school, you've attained skills and careers. As our wonderful children, always listen to your parents, your guardians, and your teachers for guidance. I wish all of you a safe journey back home to your provinces and districts. I expect you to share with your friends the memorable and exciting experiences you have had here in Mandarwin. With these remarks, it was my pleasure, together with my family and administration, to host you as our guests at this year's Independence Children's Party. Before I conclude, I would like to inform, perhaps it should be the Honorable Minister, the Provincial Minister of Mashonaland Central Province, that we have brought you here in Mashonaland Central Province. I don't know how these laptops and computers will be distributed, but we have brought you 1,000 computers. So I wish you success in your studies and future careers. God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe. I thank you. You want to tell us do I? Because see, 1,000. How they are going to be distributed, it's the business of the leadership here. I see the far and the Chikuanai, the out Magarapano 2 days and so on, and you are very disciplined. I'm proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you.